What's up, YouTube? Grab your burgers and fries and a drink and sit back for this Borderlands review that we about to get at you with. Alright.
Okay, whatever the fuck you said. Hello, Guardians. Oh, my bad. I mean, fucking Vault Hunters.
I'm done.
We're gonna play some Borderlands, my nigga.
You start off on a bus intro. Is where you get to choose one of your 4 characters. You got Lilith, which is a siren. She got magical powers. Also, you get to choose Roland. He's a soldier. His special is like you get to use a turret to aid you. You got Brick, which is a tank. He gets enraged and he just runs to a whole bunch of enemies using straight melee, just using his fists. And you have Mordecai. He's more of a tactical hunter type player who just basically revolves around keeping a distance from his enemies. He also has a sidekick, a hawk. He has a falcon, which is named Bloodhawk, and he also helps distract the enemies and stuff like that. So the story is, apparently there's a vault on Pandora that's supposed to contain magical, whatever it is. It's just a vault. We don't know what's inside of it or not. So you set out on an adventure trying to find it. Along the way, you get aided by a ghost or spirit or whatever it's called. Reminds me of the chick from Halo. And she helps you, guide you along the way, and also assists you with a little robot named Claptrap. So the entire game is you just fighting your way through, trying to get to the vault while leveling up and building a skill tree to like help best assist you through the game. Other than that, the enemies are very weird. You have spiders, not regular spiders, like 20 feet spiders that have like shocks. They're like electrical, fire, all kind of shit. They roll at you, spin webs. But the monsters are like outrageously weird. They're really cool though. They have like really large health bars, so it takes a little bit of time. It's not one of those games which you would grind through like over and over doing the same thing, but they do have different tiers. Like there's Vault Hunter, like expert Vault Hunter. It's like medium hard and then like expert hard. And then you go through the game acquiring a whole bunch of different shields, grenades, guns, all of different elements and types. You have some gun that's more effective against more enemies and some guns that are not. And then you have some different grenades that's more effective also. Like there's corrosive grenades, which you fight with machines, which is like, cause it rots down machines. There's fire guns, which you fight against insects and like that. And then there's ice guns, which you fight against like hawks. It has a whole bunch of guns basically. The customization is decent. It's not that much, but it's enough to keep you intrigued.
Another thing I loved about this game was that the enemies are funny as hell. Like, they'll scream like, "Don't kill me, don't kill me. I'm gonna drink your blood," and shit like that. And that just reminded me of my Halo days when those little fuckers were like, "Oh no, I don't wanna die," type of shit. Like, I don't know. The people were probably on drugs when they decided to do all this shit, but it made the game for me. The storyline hardly fucking even exists, but it doesn't really matter because you still feel like you're doing something in the game. You feel like you're accomplishing something. The more you level up, the more weapons you get, but then you have to throw away half your fucking loot to get more loot. It's just a whole lot of shit to do.
Without grinding. No grinding.
Yeah, we don't like grinding in games. It seems fucking pointless after a while. Another thing I hated in this game was the fucking vehicles. Me, I'm an A-class driver, but these cars, holy shit. Almost worse than Halo 1. Almost. But you get used to it, and you end up loving it, cause you run over snaggies, or snaggletooth, or whatever the fuck, shags?
Yeah, they're shags. They're like demonoid dogs.
Yeah.
Their faces open up like vaginas.
I call them fluffies. Just because. Fluffy! No, don't bite me, Fluffy. Bad Fluffy. Okay, bullet to the head. Oh, yeah.
They drop items, too.
Yeah, items that I think they eat. There's different freaking versions of skags. There's electric skags, fucking toxic skags. I guess that goes in with the different weapon types you could get too. Shock. I said shock and electric. That's the same shit. Shock, fucking fire, and all types of other types. It's just an awesome game to play. That's all I have to say.
And there's like spiders, big spiders, small spiders, weird spiders. Yo, there's a slug spider and there's like shock spider, but you gotta shoot it in the butt. And then when you shoot it in the butt, it dies automatically. It's like a weak spot, you know?
Don't spoil the game for them. There's a shitload of enemies too. Not only shags and spiders. There's a whole bunch of crazy fuckers in the game. That's why I think it's a must play. Who doesn't like shooting a crazy fucker in the face? That's just me.
Oh yeah, and there's this guy follows you around, as I mentioned before, Claptrap. My man is like the worst person ever, yo. He's funny though, but you know, he gets a little annoying because he's always trying to mess up stuff. We're trying to help you, but in the end, he messes up. But you know, I give him efforts for trying. You know, just wouldn't take him if I had to go pick up a chick though. Speaking about girls, you should play the game because you know there's a girl named Moxie in it, and woo, she's sexy.
Yes,
sexy,
very sexy. You know what, people?
She's a bartender.
Shit. You know what, people? Like I said, go pick up the game. It goes for about $10. Get the Game of the Year edition. It's worth it. Oh my god, it's worth it. You know, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Just remember, people, video games don't make people violent. Stupid people make people violent.
And lag. I should know. I got a slow connection.
Alright.